Welcome back to Let's Play Panzer General in Byelorussia as the Soviets. You need to resupply badly, and then we can start having some fun. You're running low on ammo as well. Fire what we've got. Weaken the entrenchments of the stronger ships. Then use our IS-2 to attack their air defences. Really didn't expect that artillery to punch through the heavy armour of the IS-2s. Okay. Probably worth using the T-34. Now the question is to hit the artillery or not. Let's get rid of the air defense first. Well, that cost me a tank, but I want to get rid of that air defense once and for all, because that will, among other things, now allow me to start sending bombers in here. Yes, we do. These infantry units in here. Well, this one's actually in the open. Trying to use our KV-85 against them. Well, they're not dead yet, but they're taking definitely very heavy casualties. My guess is they won't be able to do any damage to the Soviet tanks. No. 1943 German infantry would have probably been able to do that, but not the 1939 infantry. It doesn't have the hard attack rating you need. And these guys are sitting in forests, and attacking them with tanks is kind of dangerous. I think I'll bring forward the infantry instead. It's dangerous to attack them with infantry as well, of course. They're doing a good job of delaying us, blocking our path there. If we want to punch through them, we're going to have to hit the artillery in the woods, where they will fire against the close defense of these units. However, they are low level, or old sort of 1939 units, so it's possible that our tanks might have a decent chance against them, so long as they avoid a rugged defense, which they now did. Yeah, we took losses, but I think if we can get rid of this guy, we might be able to pass around them, flank them. Might as well refuel and refit. Same with you. Put you in there. I don't think I'm gonna press the attack there. This is too valuable a unit to really waste attacking an infantry in a forest. Put the bridge engineers close by because they ignore enemy entrenchments. You should probably refuel. Oh, and in the south. Okay, that's interesting. I expected them to attack Totsvolkovisk. They don't. they did is they attacked north towards Grodno, trying presumably to hit our northern task force in the flank. Now, you have so little fuel, you kind of have to do something about that, I think. First. You can probably take Grodno actually and be a thorn in our side. You don't really want the IS-2 to fight them in a city. But you can at least hold on to this airfield. Also, while they are moving... Oh, this guy probably needs an escort. Bomb this infantry unit. Nice. The York 9, do we dare to do this? It's kind of a waste, but it does weaken important entrenchment. It's not as if the Sturmgeschütz gonna make a rugged defense on this fighter at least. Though pretty freaking close. I didn't expect to lose 3 fighters in that attack. Now, let's see. Our armor expected to bypass down there. They were able to do that, but it's possible now that what they really need to do, kind of almost forced to strike north. Try and catch this infantry in the open as much as possible. Although it does mean putting the tank in the forest where it can get attacked by the German infantry. This armor has taken damage and is not as effective as it could have been, but okay, let's try and attack that artillery. Oh, this KB-85 is really low on fuel as well. The question here though is whether to sit for a while and get replacements for these guys before attacking, or go straight onto the offensive. Well, this guy has a little ammo and fuel, he just kind of has to get replacements anyway. This guy, and this guy, that's another story. I think I'll risk this. It doesn't fight at full strength, but it does have ammo and fuel at least, and it's got fighting at 80% of its full potential. Oh crap, I forgot about this guy. And, yeah, we mustn't forget to press forward towards Warsaw as well. Well, you can't get up there anyway, so you might as well attack this artillery. Right, clinging on. It's completely surrounded with this artillery. There's an awful lot it can do, to be quite honest. Right. This guy's low on fuel. Might as well bring over strength. And you are going to try and thrash this modder too. Well, taking a little bit of damage, but it did the job. Next thing, you are going to start scouting out the area close to the rivers here. Oh, nothing to really bother us there. Alright. Now for the Soviet Air Force. This infantry is crappy, but strength 5 isn't very good. I'll give them ordinary replacements. And then... And these guys are low on ammo and fuel as well. But this guy isn't. Do I try and finish him off? Or do I use my best bomber to try and hit this guy? No, he's entrenched and all sorts of things. We could also, of course, start attacking these, but I'm a little more worried about these guys becoming a pain here. Negorodno. And possibly attacking on tanks. So we're going to try and do what we can. Oh, here's an idea. If you attack that tank, you'll get artillery bombardment. Down to fighters to attack this infantryman, I thought. Well, these guys could do something, I guess. You just escort those. We've got an airfield there now. We can actually refuel in there now. If he's got air defences in there, then fly, or maybe in fighters, then flying in this yak would be a terrible idea. We'll use them here instead. We are close to an airfield that we control. That means we might be able to at least partially resupply. Well, you won't be able to. You will be able to hit this artillery. Yes. I should probably... Now what to do with my infantry to... Send them forward as fast as we can? Ideally put it there and start bombarding the stronger shits, but how much harm can that artillery do? With luck it won't even be able to spot us. I'll try. And bring some infantry forward fast. think it's also probably worth sending some infantry at least into the forests here. Although it's not really it's not like it's a crucial area of the map. The most crucial thing is we have to hold on to Volkovisk. If they take Grodno, that's a bit of a nuisance, but it's not objective. So maybe it doesn't really matter. Let's see how they move then. Okay, the Sturmgeschütz attacking the T-34 again with experience 4. That can go terribly wrong for us, but this time our T-34s were able to shoot first to pretty devastating effect. Excellent, excellent, very good indeed. I think that was a mistake he couldn't really afford to make now. Try and weaken his entrenchments a little bit with artillery. Going to try and drive away his artillery support. You'll notice I like to send in the tanks from the rear first, because that way the tanks in the front are better. That way they can get into the action. If we just attack with the front tanks, they may never reach the enemy at all, whereas now I can use the front attacks to follow this enemy, this artillery, and hopefully finish him off. There we go. I think I can afford to use an IS-2 here because it's oh, we got really lucky and got the first shot as well. Yeah, look at that. No more Sturmgeschütz. You're pretty low on ammunition though, so I think I'll try and put you somewhere relatively safe. Ideally. And even this damaged tank now should be able to hopefully move around and stop that infantry from retreating any further and hit him in the open where it hurts, where they've got no way to really defend themselves. Now this guy is a thorn on my side. He's blocking these tanks from moving forward. That's a suicidal attack. I could use my bridging unit. My engineers, that is. I think I'll risk that. Might give us valuable experience as well. Yeah, we even got the first shot. Excellent, they've been dislodged from their position in the city, and this bridging unit now is a 3-star veteran unit. Fantastic. Let's try and use our infantry to take the city, hopefully finish off this weakened German infantry, and then our tanks can press on. Destroy the infantry. More tanks falling up from the rear, and these guys can now scout ahead. And these guys are obviously a bit of a nuisance because they're taking Grodno and they can now hit our artillery. So I think maybe the anti-aircraft. Well, we've got some infantry on the way here. The anti-aircraft can at least protect the artillery unit. You could also hold them in there, but I don't want them to cross the river and try and take the airfield. Really don't want that. This infantry, though, is in a vulnerable position. We're going to attack him in the open with a tank. Oh, well, could have been worse for them. But they weren't able to inflict any casualties on our troops. And I don't really think we need bombers to attack Suwalki anymore, because we've taken that city already. Trying to hit these guys. There isn't really an awful lot you can do, but you can at least keep them from taking replacements. While we bring up infantry to deal with them. This guy is sitting in an open terrain hex. Very vulnerable to our tank attacks. Not nearly as big a problem. Okay, fell back into a forest hex. We might as well open fire with the artillery, considering they're still in range. Someone just needs to finish them off. Even our anti-aircraft should be able to do that, I think. Yep. You start weakening the entrenchments on the Sturmgeschütz. This IS-2 moves forward. Probably finishes off this artillery. You know what? I think it's time to turn animation and sound effects off, because I'm getting tired of these animations and they just slow me down. To be quite frank and honest with you. Much quicker to just like this, kaboom me. You try and finish off this artillery. Oh, it took some losses in so doing, but you did the job. You can probably finish off this artillery. Right. Forward. You will cross the Bug River. Nothing there. We can go a little further then. Oh, oops. 8.8 anti-tank guns. This T-34 is done for. Well, he might survive, but he's in trouble. One of the annoying things about 8.8 anti-tank guns is we can't bomb them because they have an air attack of 10. They shoot back, because basically what an 8.8 is an air defense gun. Just being used as an anti-tank weapon. Alright, let's bomb the Sturmgeschütz. Well, we even managed to hit it. This PE2 is running a little low on ammo. Oh, you're running low on ammo and fuel and everything. Let's go back to this airfield and resupply. Use you as an escort. Bomb this infantry. Much. We need to escort our bombers still. You never know when Luftwaffe gets another fighter and starts making a nuisance of themselves. Yeah, we've got some partisans here. One of the things I wanted to do with them is try and see if the Germans have any troops protecting Pinsk or not. Right, you've taken the necessary replacements and can now start moving forward towards the front lines. And we'll see what the Germans are doing. Nothing. Oh, it's overcast. That means the weather's starting to get bad and we can't use our air force as effectively. Alright, clearly these German infantry are planning on harassing the flank of the Soviet advance. You know what I'll do? I'll simply use artillery to weaken it, and then simply send the artillery forward. This guy is still a nuisance though. Maybe you can try and bomb him a little bit. To no effect, of course. Oh yeah, well actually we were able to hit him a little bit and the entrenchments are also lowered. Everything's out of reach for this guy. Oh! The anti-tanks didn't actually attack this T-34 and this artillery here is ripe for the plucking. So I guess, yeah, we're very close to Warsaw now. Starting to attack supporting units defending Warsaw. So I think actually we're going to I'll try and see if we can finish this turn in this video and then move on. Attack that guy and just to weaken the entrenchments, then pull back, maybe then maybe a proper bomber can do something. Not much. Not in this weather anyway. Gonna need to try and weaken this stronger shit, so keep pressing air attacks against him. We keep firing with our artillery, and then I think we're gonna need to send the artillery west because artillery is perfect against those heavy 8.8 anti-tank guns. We can use yet another unit to weaken the entrenchments even more. That cost us, but it's now down to entrenchment level 3. With any luck, this KV-85 should hopefully be able, if it can avoid a rugged defense. No, it only got thrashed. What about this guy? Tempted to try and send this guy forward across the Bug River here. I don't want to attack first, really. Yeah, I will. Oh, rugged defense. Ouch. Attack broken up. Yeah, get out of there. Get somewhere safe. Well, it's almost completely out of entrenchments now. Wow, he's tough. Maybe an IS-2 can finally... No, he's still clinging. Another IS-2 against him then. Finally! Brest has no defenders now, no German defenders. In the north here, we are gonna... Actually, you are gonna take replacements to and resupply and stuff. But these guys are going to press... Oh, you've got so little fuel as well, you shouldn't press forward. This guy might. Oh, you're low on fuel as well, but you can see we're approaching Warsaw from the north here. You might as well just fly back and resupply. PE2 also attempts to attack this infantry. Ah, it was fairly effective actually, surprisingly. And this Soviet infantry can finish it off, hopefully. Yep. Then you risk an attack on that one. Yeah, that worked well as well. Maybe you can move in and... No, I don't think anti-aircraft can actually take cities. Use the tank to take the city instead. And then... No, this guy is a bit of a nuisance. Let's put artillery there. Use our infantry to hit theirs. And then bring forward the tanks. And the bridging engineers. I'm going a little bit past the half-hour mark now, but the turn is almost over. And the Soviet army is pouring over the Bug River, actually closing in on Warsaw now. You're so low on fuel, we might as well just refuel you. We should probably fly at least some reconnaissance missions over Warsaw. And we could attack their artillery, couldn't we? You want to escort those bombers, just in case. Oh, here's another unescorted bomber. Let's see. You're a little low on fuel, but we'll try it nonetheless. You had some success with this. And so I think that's... Yeah, I'm forgetting to move these partisans. Okay, he's got an infantry unit there. Very well dug in, but it won't... If he attacks the partisans will probably get the first shot, so I think that's a pretty good position to be in, actually. And yeah, thanks for watching. In the next turn, well, actually, let's see what the Germans do. I don't think they did do much. No, 6 turns left. 6 turns left to finish this, boys and girls. Until next video, go in peace and live and let live.